The Most Beautiful Girl in Cuba by Chanel Cleeton is a historical fiction novel. It is a story of three women during the 1896 to 1898 Cuban Revolution and the introduction to the Spanish-American War, told from three first-person points of view. Cuban courier or revolutionary Marina Sandoval, 25-year-old American journalist Grace Harrington, and 19-year-old Cuban heiress Evangelina Cisneros. Following three interesting stories, The Most Beautiful Girl in Cuba takes freedom with historical facts, mixing fiction into a storyline where three ladies will change the course of history. In Gilded Age New York, Grace is a pursuing journalism expecting to join the limited females who make a difference in the world by reporting. Evangelina is in Cuba, arrested and sent to prison for the crime that she has not committed. Her story and beauty move the American news to take up the cry for her freedom and for Cuban independence. Marina is young wife and mother in Cuba, covertly working for the revolutionaries in Havana. Their three unique stories start to intertwine, revolving around the true story of Evangelina which inspired the novel. Every one of these women had a wonderful story to tell, and I cherished the way that their paths interconnected. All three of them had to deal with problems, although unique circumstances. They each had some exceptional choices to make. I liked the way that the story brought these ladies and individuals connected to them to life, so I truly felt associated with every one of their stories. I think that the historical details that were woven all through the book were very enlightening and helped in telling this amazing story. What inspired me the most in this story was how solid Evangelina, Grace, and Marina were as they endured the war, each of them battling for the freedom of their country in their own specific manners. I love finding out about ladies who can rise above their conditions and show their actual strength. I have consistently been a historical fiction lover, and this novel just made me like this genre even more. The Most Beautiful Girl in Cuba by Chanel Cleeton is really an incredible story that was poetically told. I would recommend this book to others.
Thanks for listening this book review podcast. If you like this review, don't forget to follow, so that you do not miss any of our future podcast. Also show us your love by sharing it with your friends and family.